Hello everybody, Happy New Year. Now I'm going to do a set of three seals for a Enso art, Enso circle Sumi artist. Janine Ibbotson, she's one of my students in my Chinese painting online class. I have done some name seals for her before, and today we're going to do some mood seals. And this is first of all we will do the cowboy Ensos and Enso of the West. These two are the new title given by a famous demoing artist teacher Bill Buckman. She watched Jenny watched a new DVD by Bill about Enso and the Sumi brush, and got inspiration by the colorful colorful Enso paintings by Bill, and so she did her own series of color Ensos, and Bill commented that these are wonderful Western Ensos, or Ensos of the West. So I suggest Jenny that we will use a more implicit name, cowboy Ensos, because cowboy implies the sense of Western, and also the West in China, in Chinese, can also mean the Western world. So we also use another translation. We can either translate the term Enso with the sound pronunciation Enso. This also means rope. So means rope, and Liu Zai means cowboy. Also, we can maintain the Japanese original kanji Enso. En means round, circle, the appearance or the face of a circle. In the West, Xifang means the West. So Enso of the West, or cowboy Ensos, are the two romantic mood seals for Jenny. And also, there's a long one on top here from Xianzhang. It's a Buddhist monk poet. Xianzhang's poem. There are two lines that Jenny thinks is very inspirational to her Enso painting. It says the moon, describing the moon. Incandescence, round and full, is the unpolished jewel. It hangs there in blackest ethereal skies, my very mind. In Chinese, 圆满光华不磨银，挂在青天是我心。圆 means round, 满 means full, 光华 means incandescence, and unpolished jewel. Hang in blue sky, dark blue sky, is my heart. That's the literal translation. And here's the English. So we're going to do this big one first, because the complexity. And you can see I made a transfer on the stone. This is a big stone, Qingtian, 1.5 inch square. So we use a acetone, pure acetone liquid. It's a kind of nail polish remover. You can use that as a transfer liquid. And this has to be a laser jet printout with the toner ink, not the inkjet printer. So the ink can be transferred on the stone. Now I'm going to carve, and as usual I would start from the margin. This is a very fine stone called Qingtian. you might wondering why I cut out this line, because I have some inspiration after I see the stone. I think the margin could be thicker than the plant. It will create a kind of contrast between the characters and the margin. Gives more definition to the seal. So I'll carve out this border line first. The rest will be in yang carving. It's kind of hard to cut a pure straight line. So because the stone has sand, sometimes bumps in it, and you can go like this to cut instead of push. Careful with the corner, you don't want to cut through. You can see the final result is always different from the original plan, because the nature of this art is based on the hand-carved stone. So the stone and the carving process are have some accidents. I hope that there will be happy accidents. So the next I'm going to do the characters with a small knife to carve out the background. So you can cut according to the stroke, but usually the professional carver don't follow that sequence. They just cut with convenience. So you can cut all the lines in one direction first. You can also cross all the characters. So some complicated characters like this actually it's not that hard to carve. But some simple ones may be more difficult. Okay, now I'm going to do the next character, fall. The strokes are so thin, so I have to use trust my hand. I cannot really see the details. Alright, I just carved all the characters. Now I'm going to make a first stamp to see how this seal look like. When you have a large stone, you need to make sure all the corners are loaded and also the center. Okay. Press evenly. Hold the paper with your fingers like this. Beautiful, isn't it? I like the heavy border that I decided to just before carving, so it would look more metal, more weight on the painting. Let me see. I just need a little bit adjustment. This character maybe a little bit. And that's all I need, I think, to fine tune. Character 是 is here. Press evenly. Hold the paper with your fingers like this. Beautiful, isn't it? I like the heavy border that I decided just before carving, so it would look more metal, more weight on the painting. Let me see, I just need a little bit adjustment. This character maybe a little bit, and that's all I need, I think, to fine tune. Character 是 is here. So after some fine tuning, I'm going to make a second impression. Okay, now you can see the characters are more even. I changed a little bit there. That's the final version. I'm going to make an impression on my official collection album. Here are all the recent stamps I've done. Oh, almost to fill out the last page. Okay. Put some padding there. Wow, beautiful, isn't it? Okay, that's the finish, and I'd like to thank Jenny for your repeated orders and your artistic selection of this beautiful content and good choice of this style that we decided on. It will work beautifully, I hope, on your Enso paintings. Looking forward to seeing it on your painting. Thank you, and thank everybody on YouTube for watching. If you need a special seal for yourself, please go to blueheronarts.com or visit my Facebook for a gallery of samples I've done. Thank you.